Makim, giving no praise to Yahweh, Bashim, Shabbat, Shua, Kakadar. Still honest to the elders of Jesus, Master told us his truth. Risking their freedom and their life to do so. Salutations to Makim out there, pushing his word, also doing the same. And it's pretty much a part two, man. Part two to the same video. The least of the flock should draw them out. And as you can see here in New York City, the big capital, the state where said is going to be under threat because of the Iranian attacks. First off, the whole United States is going to be under uh, threat because, according to the Bible, this is Babylon the Great, okay? The Great Land of Confusion. So we're just going to read some, and then we're going to get some scriptures. So it says, anti-war protesters rally in New York following Soleimani's killing. Now, we know according to the Bible that never happened because the Lord is the one that holds truth and must midst of the battle, okay? Let me get that. It said, stir. So the Lord is the one that yeah. See, that's Isaiah 14, which is one of my favorite chapters. Okay, Isaiah 14. Let's get it. Okay. So he said, we're gonna start at 1. This is Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. Right? Jacob is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, and he will set them in their own land. Where's that? The land of Israel, chiefly, because we've been ousted and exiled from that land. Except for and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Israel. They shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Right? The strangers and Gentile foreigners. Okay? Israelite foreigners shall cleave to the house of Israel. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. Right? What is that talking about? The heathens, okay? All the nations outside of the nation of Israel. They should be possessed for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So according to the scriptures, we should rule over our oppressors. Okay? And it says verse 3, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from all thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage where thou was made to serve. Thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, I have the oppressor ceased, the golden city cease. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. And that's what the Lord is doing now. He's setting the stage for the breaking of the staff. You see? He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted and none hindereth. The whole world is at rest and is quiet, and they break forth into singing, right? Because as soon as Esau goes down, the whole world is going to be at rest. It's going to be comforted. It's going to bring it to singing. Yea, the fir trees shall rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon saying, since thou hast laid down, no fellow has come up against us. Thou from beneath is moved to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chiefs of the earth, and have raised up from the throne all the kings of the nation, right? Because now all nations are being raised up now. They're tired of Babylon shit, American shit. We're gonna stop at 9. We're gonna go back to it. Come back. So it says United Nations Sputnik. Times Square, New York witnessed on Saturday anti-war rally following a recent U.S. operation in Iraq that killed Qasem Soleimani, the head of Iranian Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Elite Quds Force, a Sputnik correspondent, reported from the scene. Several hundred people joined the rally, with some participants holding Iranian flags and late Soleimani's picture. So it is they're protesting because they don't want war. But that's not so. Revelation 20 verse 8. Salakia, it's 11 verse 14. Give me 1 second. Revelations 11 verse 14. The second war was past, and behold, the third war coming quickly. Right, the second war was past. Second war was the Second World War. Now what we coming into is the Third World War, and that coming what 80 years ago. That's quick, you know. And now it's about to be Third World War, which we're currently into, which is the escalation. You see, so no, there would not be peace, you know. As the scripture said, no peace unto the wicked. There's a large anti-protest happening now in Times Square. See, so look, as you can see, it said right now in Times Square, New York City has come out to say we absolutely must not go to war. No war with Iran. And it says there's a pretty big anti-war protest going on right now in Times Square, New York City, against U.S. war on Iran. Uh, U.S. protests erupt in response to Trump's administration actions in Iraq and Iran. Demonstrations have popped up in cities across North America, including New York, Philadelphia, Toronto, Washington, D.C. Wow, a pretty big anti-war protest going on right now in Times Square, New York City, against U.S. war on Iran. You see? So this is the sentiment that people are in right now. They're trying to protest the war. This is jumping back, verse 10. All they shall say and speak unto thee, art thou become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us, right? Because now all nations have the nuclear capability to fight, you see? And that's what's happening now. They're coming up against them, against Babylon. Uh, thy pomp is brought down to the grave. Thy noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, the worms cover thee. Thy pomp is thy pride, the pride of Babylon is coming down. You see? So now it's like they're in the hot seat because all nations are strong, even the weak. It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down from the ground, which did weaken the nations? Right? Because each shall have weakened the nations. All nations have become weak. See? And now they're coming down. For thou hast For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation of the stars of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the cloud. I will be like the Most High. And thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee should narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble? That this shake kingdom, right? Because ye shall hear Babylon has shook kingdoms, shook a lot of kingdoms. See? So it's him that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, and opened not the house of his prisoners. All the kings of the nations, even all of them lie in glory, every one in his own house. Thou art cast out, thy grave like an abominable branch, as a raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword that goes down and snows to the pit, and the corpse trodden on the feet. When thou art cast down, cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain thrust through with the sword, it goes down to the stones of the pit and the caves and carcass trodden on the foot. Right, so that's Babylon the Great, America. That's going underfoot like that, you know. So yeah, there be the third woe, okay, and it's coming soon. Um, as you can see, everything that's leading up to it. So with that, I want to give a praise to Yahweh about you know, shot about you know, out the dollars, the bottom, so that was GMS. Um, until next time, I'm gonna say peace, blessings, shalom.